Correct. Please help me put those hands together for one of Nigeria's finest. Please help me welcome ND and Azzy. Mona, clap for them now.
Now we go beg, we go die.
Oh, no one move us to the permanent site.
I beg you clap. If this people don't clap, I beg. That's it. Thank
My
you.
fans, Mona clap.
Good morning, Port Harcourt people. Area.
Port Harcourt people are far.
Where Vivian carry on come from? Now my kind of people
with
this so crazy people. Then check on our far side before I enter.
You not see how they dance fella just now?
Sure. Those people for Basia, which crazy. The guy don't reach none of first and naked.
In short, you not see one guy, don't even pull the cloth for there.
But wait to make her ask, I beg. At least many of them they claim youth. And they see some people buy head youth. Some old mama them. You go no say na pancake, then use package youth.
People who go call bros. I even greet one guy because I see one man. That man and my papa, younger brother. In short, that man are like 56 years. I greet the guy just now. The guy look me. For him mind, he go say, sure. I beg, I be you too. I just do like say I not see him too. Because this youth
you wear the chop, you be youth? My guy, you be youth?
Who your cap post you wear?
If the one way fear me pass. The one way fear me pass. Andy, you see when Jennifer call you say be youth.
But this as yourself, as you know well, low. Why Jennifer no call herself youth? You not see the packaging. You see the way her belly flat, all her hips, her pointers show. Why she not go call herself youth now?
I bet wanna clap for youth, Jennifer.
Wanna clap for youth, Jennifer. In short, too much. She too much. Better clap, oh.
Anyway, you see, that is on a lighter note. On a lighter note, rather. You see, we no come here to blow grammar. Our senior bros, okay, now youth pastor, he been come here, he don't talk plenty. When the guy they speak English, my heart they cut.
In short, and I check, I pull hand for my chest.
Some of them they hear waiting they talk, but all follow. When people clap, you look them. The guy go say pragmatic,
paradigmism,
systematic,
charismatic,
psychological. For which
propagandist.
People? These crazy people.
That is I say.
My area people.
I define dictionary. I say no.
Area. You see him? Pastor, you see him?
But on a serious note, for pastor, you know where you dey come. Now why not just use style, use speech English, blend the thing? For where you there, you dey speak all those ism.
Anyway, now let's push it forward. More put them for gear one. You know why we there here? No need to ask on again. Everybody will come, they ask on. We there here to talk about peace.
Yes.
Hallelujah!
I bet you pay title. You
don't smoke. Man, I shift though. So you see, we come here to talk about peace. Just like the first lady speaker said, she said peace has been here from time. But I don't laugh too much. But I hear, and I come here to hear. Which level? So my people, you see, and you make I just tell them this thing. You see, peace not sweet, you know. But sometimes when they say war, the more they hear war, the more my heart they cut, my liver they fail. Where the war won't happen? Nigeria. Visa no get. Where I won't go. The first
go
time.
Cotonou now. Cotonou don't need visa.
God forbid. God forbid. Instead of me to go Cotonou, I die. You see, when then they talk, now my guys say, the expectation of the wicked, I be the righteous, me I don't to go church.
Can never be cut short.
I be pastor, not be so God talk
Not so.
The more than they say, war. Somehow God fi answer. And I want to make you answer. War no be better to know. If you want to know, say war no. Some of on our experience Biafra, on they claim youth old.
No, many people experience Biafra that day, yo.
Anyway, see what thing happen which day. I just fall out. Where that guy will show that Ogogoro there. Now him. In the farm, every time when he don't smoke, he go feel say Opolo eye, now open eye. Not be all the time. Oh. Now so the guy fall out. I look him. I say, Chris, don't start. See him. In the drink for there. They show yourself anyhow.
Now yellow Ogogoro in the drink.
Now so this guy fall out. They make noise. They shout. Today, person go die. Why they go tell me I don't park my motor here? Why they? I say, which day this one buy motor? He they shout. I say, now I can't call him. I say, your Chris not be here. I feel say they don't cure you. Which one you they shout anyhow say, who park motor here? The guy they tell you who park the motor. Now I say, who be that? Now the guy say, I don't tell you it's no Oyibo. Now I park the motor. Now I say, which Oyibo? Which Oyibo for my country? For my country? Now so, instead they holler. Me I say, I feel say you don't wear. Shun this thing, you know, agree. The next thing, one Chinese man just fall out. I seen for like come out with his wife. You know that this morning. And I see that guy we come out. We person call him Aki. Now that kind of guy and his wife now fall out. I see them say, who be you? Now this time we don't say that. Where they? In they make noise. And they beg him and say, guy, cool down.
But we don't chop bole and fish. What do you expect?
You understand? And he don't stay in Nigeria for 38 years. He speak broken past all of us. Now so in the shout, we don't be able to let them, we have them pass. Come on, nothing they pass. And the Chinese man say, waiting the what is happening? First one form, they speak English. The guy don't speak broken, they yap the guy. Now the guy say, take it easy now. Which level? Now my motor now they cost anyhow. As the guy won't answer, I just hear something make. I can't find my guy. I they find her like I they find car key. The next thing, I they shout. I say, Chinese man, what he don't do? Me self the fear. I say, what happen? Where's my guy? He say, no, I can't take that. Now I go, I just see person waiting for inside gutter. Now I end the senior brother. What's him be the talk?
I beg, give me motor nugu. Give me motor nugu.
You see the idiots? You not be everywhere that they open eye, eh? Man at Kamizi, you know. Meanwhile, my people, the one way they vex me pass. Now Facebook matter. Facebook. Look, if you know Sabi spell. If
no
you know
right,
Sabi spell.
no updates.
No
rest,
right.
read.
No
Or
right, no be problem.
Or like people write.
You don't see what some people they write. You go wake up, you don't pray, you don't give glory to God. You enter Facebook, who was that? You go see person, mama die. Input them. You go see person write, rest for peace. True. I say, craze on the heart. No, you too, on a serious note, let's talk about these things. If you not sabi, no be by force, no right. Especially these girls who like to speak stupid English. You see them. I said them go. You know, say before now they say, if you check statistics, they go tell you say women are smarter than men. True or false? Women, true or false?
True.
Okay, now you go know. You were there, they shout false. How many times you carry first for class? You, without your head.
Talk.
You know, when you go schools, you go see girls, first, second, third, girl. Your boy, if you struggle, enter fourth. Girl, go take 5th, 6th, 7th at the level. Forget. Girl, we let this, I bet raise up on our hands here. You know, we are smart by nature. And so God born us. See that one, they raise up. If you are hermaphrodite, if you woman, if you man. So, you know, women now, they do things. But statistics now don't show, say, women lie past men. Men don't agree?
Oh, when he reaches
If you don't say you agree, say women lie past men. I better make a say.
When he reaches one, now see them. See men, all of them, they are.
The truth is, women, they lie. Woman tell you good morning, check and well. You know, say, not be only you two they talk about here today. We talk about women. Woman, that person will go stay. Your husband just beat and finish. Oh, he go fall out. Hey, baby, Cecilia. How you doing now?
Like that.
Cecilia, you never see marry?
Blow.
No, I never marry you. I'm waiting for God's time. God's time. Oh, God, thank you. God, I thank you. I bless you for the wonderful man you get. You never trouble. You're not going to put this thing low.
That's the way to. The Bible say in everything, give thanks to God.
No. Not be that time then they give thanks. Instead, shut up. No go make another person confused. I beg, make her talk this matter. They vex me. Women will wake up and just lie. Why? If your husband they give you, it's understandable, you no get. Or you get, no one give you, then choice. But don't go and start frustrating other women. You see them. Hey, your hair fine, oh. They don't ask you how much.
Thank you. It's Peruvian, 180,000.
Who asked you? Oh, I love your bag.
It is Louis Vuitton.
They don't sabi call the name, self. Eh? Who asked you?
900K.
But the one way, the only place that they talk through. This guy looks familiar. You mean your husband? Is he your husband?
Wait, oh, you know a girlfriend?
Now the only place that they talk through. Now that you know say the man are pium.
Because
hand over
they're
to
not
you,
to
darling.
shout.
Put your hands together for us, and I want you to hear more. They encourage us. Now which level?
Encourage our ministry now. It's
now by force. So today the clapping are by force.
Wait,
thank you.
They just say Timaya there.
They say Timaya there.
They say Timaya there.
Timaya. On announce Timaya take start. I bet tell them if they don't know.
I don't know go know. Timaya now our brother now.
Igbo.
With his dada. Like this guy's the type.
No, be my type. My type better pass Timaya.
You sure? That time Timaya they open eye. Remember
That
that
time
song?
war.
Whether they like them, oh, whether
Whether
they
they
don't
no
like
like
them.
'em.
Oh, Timaya don't blow. Oh, Timaya don't blow.
Nothing don't blow. Timaya don't blow.
It don't blow too much.
It don't blow.
And I tell you what.
We second. Christmas come and say na second. We are bringing Jennifer now to do shocking with us. Jennifer, come here and do shocking with us. Come and do shocking. Come on and do shocking. Now waiting happen. We are all at peace now. Jennifer shocking. Come on. You don't see how I'm here by you. Thank you, Father God.
Miss Juliet Connells is a motivational speaker and a consultant. She was one of the instructors at the trainings for the Amnesty program organized by the federal government. She's a graduate holding a BA in English as well as an MBA in human psychology. Allow me and join me in an applause as we invite Miss Juliet Connells for the second lecture. Please encourage her with your applause.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here to conduct a speech. And in my manner, when I come for a talk show, I'd like to say my sincere gratitude to the person, organization that's behind this very program, and that is NDDC. Thank you. Can we all give a round of applause to NDDC? Thank you. I believe you've been having fun since morning. Do I have a witness to that? It says, do not despise the days of your youth. Amen. Do not despise the days of early beginning. You see, the gray-headed men we see around, they didn't just fall from the sky. They were once youth like each and every one of us here. But they grew up to find themselves where they are. Today, you are a youth. You can chart the course of your life from where you're at now. Are you hearing me? Now, we're here on conflict resolution and conflict management. But sometimes when we talk about conflict, you think it's all about bomb blasting and fighting and all that. Do you know what happened a few minutes ago? It's conflict. But it was properly managed because it was prevented by the two beautiful ladies that came here. Can we still give them a round of applause? In the non-violence training, it said that, first of all, what is violence? Because we keep talking about non-violence. But what is violence? Violence is abuse, psychology, it's verbal. Are you hearing me? Because when we talk about violence, we think it's all about carrying guns and carrying machetes to, kill people. The way you talk. Psychologically, you can cause somebody violence by the way you talk. Are you hearing me? The way you speak to somebody. That's one of the principles. It tells us that avoid internal violence of the spirit as well as external physical violence. There is a physical violence and there's an internal violence. And do you know that the inside controls the physical? For you to have somebody that carries out the physical violence in you, the person first and foremost have internally been violated. Are you hearing me? Please, I want you to give me a rapt attention because I have a minimum time to talk. But I tell you, by the time you leave this place, you'll be so transformed. You'll be so rejuvenated. You'll so be focused. Because you see, beyond coming for us to have a good time, we eat and do all manner of things, my joy really is to see that when people come around to hear me talk, when they leave, they are metamorphosed. They are changed from where they're at to another level. They discover who they are. And before me sitting here, I see future presidents, I see future governors, I see future leaders. Because why? Before you came into the world, you are already a winner. You will say, how? Do you know how many millions of sperm that went into your mom's ovary? The competition there, and you won? Yes, you won. For those that are into medical biologists, they know what I'm talking about. You won. So that's the first beginning of your success. And that is why you came where you're at. Can I have a round of applause, please? Thank you. I said that to say this. Now the elections are here. What is your focus? What role do you have to play in this election? Never allow anybody use you as a tool of violence. The Bible says, I know the plans I have for you is a plan of to do you good and to give you an expected end. That you won in the competition of coming into the world means that God has a plan for you. And you're coming for this program is for us to enable, build your mind, because knowledge is power. That's why I like the artist that said, teach me how to fish you, or I don't want to fish you, something like that. I hear him say it. But you know, sometimes when we listen to these things, what do we derive from what is said? These are vibrant young men and women. You don't wait for somebody to come and put money in your hand. You have all it takes. The future is in you. Are you hearing me? Just look inwards. What can you become? If I have to go on and on and on and on, I want to start from the youth, then we get to the women. Like I said, I believe in all of your future. Now, NDDC has organized this plan. Some might have come, oh, let me see what I can get from it. I'm telling you, in the near future, if you can start now to take the right steps to begin to define your future, you can be the next MD of NDDC. Are you hearing me? Yes, it all depends on what you want. You see, when I speak to youth, there's joy it gives into me, because some years back, you can hear the profile. I was privileged to be among those that sought the thousands that went for amnesty program. I remember those years back, you see them, they come to cluster at the gates, they're looking for food, they're looking for one thing on money. And do you believe that by the time they went for this amnesty program, their mindset was changed? I tell you, you cannot change a man until you change the way he thinks. That's why knowledge is the key. When you have a knowledge of who you are, no man will despise you. No man will take advantage of you, because already you know who you are, you know where you're going. You refuse to be distracted. You refuse to be bought by chalk change for you to commit murder, especially during this political period. On that election day, you just go there, you drop your vote, and then you leave. God is trusting you for the future of our generation. And then for the gray-headed ones, the adults amongst us, you are there to play a vital role in the youths. You know, the youth these days are very, very exuberant. They call it youthful exuberant. They say they're full of energy, they're full of power. You channel the power to something else, because you have your now. Are you hearing me? Am I communicating? Everybody's so quiet. Yes, because I'm speaking directly to your spirit. I believe in you, and God is counting on you for you to do that which He has called you to do, because you are not an accident. Do you know the excess of change? If it's one or two person that gets what, derives something from this program, and you make up your mind you're going out there for you to effect a change, only you can turn another person, talk to another person, and that person has that change. That's what I define as success. For you to be a success, you must be able to make another person a success. That's the true definition of success. Are you hearing me? The world is dependent on successors, what you can give. Make no mistakes about that. No government in this world is about to help you. Make no mistakes about that. With the things happening around, there's so much chaos, there's so much fear. You might even be asking, what does the future hold for us? But future holds something for those that have something to give to the future. And for those of us that are already matured, maybe you are one of those people that sponsor all these evil vices. Remember, the young man that gun is being put in his hand, the person is going to kill, might just be the person, a medical doctor in the future that is there to save your children that are coming. That person that is there to go and commit that vice you just killed, that person that is supposed to save even your own mother's life. God created the world and is in a chain. All of us are knitted directly or indirectly to one another. Are you hearing me? Now, coming back to the women. The women have a role to play. I talked about what? Abuse. I talked about psychology. I talked about verbal. What do you say with your mouth? Your mouth has been given to you as a tool, not for you to talk. Because you see, where you were at today is as a result of what you said yesterday. It must sound so strange, but when you get home, think about it. Where you're at today is as a result of what you said yesterday. But it's not too late. You can start now to reprogram what you say. You will say, how? These are stark realities. These are stark truths. So begin now to say the right things into your children. You see some women, they say so many terrible things about their children. You will kill me. Oh. This speaking will kill you would kill me. Oh. And you'll be wondering. But one day you see that woman. Not that the child will definitely bring gun and point a gun on her. Maybe he has committed something somewhere on her way running out from the house. Then she slips by the door and falls. And that's it, on a wheelchair. And before you know it, she's dead. What she has been saying. What can you say into the life of your children, the women? What are you saying? What impact are you making? You have a role to play. Those kids that were given to you when they were small, they were given to you as godly seed. And God depended on you for you to show them the way to go. Make no mistakes about it. You are responsible to every child you bring into this world. The same is going to the fathers. And when we talk about children, we're not talking about your biological children. We're talking about every child. Every child is your child. We're talking about every child you can come in contact with. Ability for you to mold the person's life. Are you hearing me, mothers? Are you hearing me? Everybody's so quiet. Please, am I communicating? Or maybe I'm not speaking your language. No, I know I'm communicating because I know I've given so many lives meaning. I tell you, when I see those young men out there, some of them, they're looking so beautiful. You go to some villages, you'll see my picture. And they will come, I saw my picture in my village. I'm like, where? You find out that when people come and the world has tried to deprogram them, the world has tried to put frustration and insecurity and anxiety into their life. When they come and they are thoughts and they are shown the light, what happens when there is darkness everywhere? As soon as you turn on the light, no matter how little that light is, light comes. Everybody sees it. That is what knowledge and information gives to you. And you see these boys today, they are all changed. Why? Because they have acquired knowledge. They didn't need to be given so much money, but thank God for that amnesty. And that change is what we are still propagating. And that's the reason why you're here. Because we have something to give to you. That's the reason why NDDC organized this program. Because if each and every one of us seated here could make an impact in someone's life, there'll be drastic change. We'll enjoy that peace. Remember, in the peace of a nation, you have your own peace. Remember when Ebola came? It was far away in Lagos, but the tension was already here in Port Harcourt. Do I have a witness to that? Far away in Lagos, the same thing is applicable. You are not here for you to sell out your conscience in a vote. You don't sell out your conscience in a vote. Oh no. Shun violence. Shun cultism. You might be here, you'll be saying, well, I've already been paid to do one or two things. What am I supposed to do? Today, the change has started. You decide and make up your mind and do a 360-degree and you see yourself propelled and go towards the right course. And you see a glorious future because you deserve to have a better one. The man, the big man you are chasing all around and trying to do one good thing for, are you sure when he gets to that city, he will remember you? And when you join that thing, they told you are going to have plenty power, plenty power. But you can agree with me that when they put you behind bars, where are those power? Now you start looking for pastors to pray for you. Why? Because there's another power. You were just being deceived. Am I communicating to someone? I believe in the future. And I know God has something, a very good package for you. Now for the women, that's what they call information gathering. I don't want to go through the steps of the whole non-violence because if we have to start, the whole day is not enough for me to go through the series. Are you hearing me? But please try the best you can to grab something as you're here, for you to get something and take something home. Now, in a situation where there is chaos, what do you do as a youth, as a mother? What do you do? The first step is what? Information gathering. What is happening? How do we handle the situation that we're handling? I can even see, because I like making references when I give my speech. Like you see, in an environment where I work every day, we see all those things. And I'm so glad to see some of the young men, we all went for that training that used to come. Their blood is hot. They are ready to pull down the commission, do one thing or the other. They are the ones now calming the ones that haven't heard what they heard. Why? Because they're in where they're at, they have gathered enough information to know how the system functions. So they know better. So for you to tackle with any issue, first of all, you have to do what? Gather information. After you have gathered the information, what do? You start educating. We gathered information about what's going to happen, the election, the environment, what the status is in the country. We gathered it. And what are we doing now? We are educating you. For you to know. Are you hearing me? For you to know. Everybody's so quiet. And I like it. I like it because it's sinking into your spirit. Are you hearing me? So right now for the mother, you have a role to play in the life of your child. You might say, my child, maybe they are small or they are big. Your child is not only your biological children, like I said. Your husband is also your child. And for you to get the attention of that man, you have to be humble. You have to really, really be humble. Because you see, this youth we are talking about has grown into an old man you cannot bend. It's just like some people, your kids are small and you see you beat them. When they get to 15 years, and you know these kids of these days, they're so big. How are you supposed to beat that big person? You can't beat the person anymore. So you start from day one to talk and to educate the person. Don't overlook things and say, no, I don't know what to do. You know what to do because you brought them into the world. You can talk, you have your mouth. You have a place of prayer. You have a place of love. Do you know one thing I also realized in that training? I found out that the key to every man is love. The first time in the training program, you'll be told, oh, blood. They will tell me, as you see me, it's blood. What we hear is blood. They threaten me while I'm teaching them. But at the end of the day, after 2 days, they're so, because they find out that violence doesn't take you nowhere. Non-violence doesn't take you nowhere. Non-violence is the key. By the time I'm done with them, they are all level-headed. And these same people, they say the only language they understand is blood. They now understand love. Because love is the weapon. It's a tool. Understanding, ability to comprehend and to understand. Remember, you have to see things from the standpoint of your opposition, the next person. But sometimes selfishness makes us blind to the need of others, and that is where violence starts from. But if you can turn the table around and try to see the thing the person is seeing from his own angle, things will be a lot easier. Am I communicating? Am I impacting knowledge? Because I didn't come to talk. I came to impact knowledge into you. Something that you go home with and know that you have a key to effect change. You have that which God has put in your hands. Maybe you're here right now. You're not even working. You don't have anything you're doing now. And you are saying, okay, all this one they are saying now, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? An hungry man is an angry man. That is what you think you are. Look inside. There is a treasure in you. Probably you know how to speak only English. Okay, can you imagine, for instance, let me give you a very clear instance. Look at our comedians from nowhere. Are they speaking big English? They're just thrilling you and making you laugh. Somebody started it, and today most of them are millionaires. Look inside. You could be somebody that is only making hair. Develop it. Don't look at whatever thing that you have in you to be too small. There's no royal way, the way it said to UK. There's only one straight course to success. And you have to be persistent. You have to be patient for you to chart your course and chart it right. And then make a success out of yourself. Because you see, you must have to be a success for you to make another person a success. You must have to be a victor for you to have your own success story to make another person. You can't be down and you're carrying someone. It's not possible. You have to stand. So amidst all our play, amidst everything we're doing, be conscious that the world we are living in is being revolutionized. We are tilted towards change. And that change is within you and me, not another person. If you can bring in the little you have, I bring in the little I have, together we'll make one Nigeria. Yes. Are you hearing me? I think I deserve a clap. Thank you. Thank you. So in conclusion right now, I want you to see yourself as that person who God has made you to be. And for the woman, like I heard some things, I don't